Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and as you can see behind me, today we're going to be, let's say, auto-crafting those pesky circuits. Alright guys, so I'm back after doing quite a bit of stuff. I realized that automating this the way that I wanted to actually automate our processing of these circuit boards was not going to work. So I come up with a better plan. Hopefully this plan works. This will be my second take at figuring this out on camera. But yeah, I basically recorded an entire episode and decided to scrap it because I couldn't figure it out. So I think I've come up with a better plan. This time I'm actually going to use the crafting method. So down here I went ahead and set up the crafting co-processing units and just two 1K storages, and I figure that should be sufficient for what we're going to be doing today. So I also had to create a crafting pattern panel so we can make some crafting patterns. So what I've done is I went ahead and set up drawers that have each corresponding circuit in it, so that way we can easily see it for one thing, and I also have down here another ME storage bus, and I ran the cabling all the way over here. So I have that done, and I also have a reservoir hooked to the 3 carpenters here. And each one of those I have placed in this. Now you can see where I was working on this and it wasn't working. The problem is it was pulling everything out, but it was pulling like all of these out first, then this out first, then this out first, and then this out last. And it was basically filling this whole thing, since this does not have a very large storage capacity. And it's not something you can just stick items in and it craft like this. So that's the issue. I think I've figured out a workaround, and you need the ME interfaces for this. So we're going to use the ME interfaces. Now, I couldn't get them to automatically import items directly into here. So what we're going to have to do is export items out with item conduits or something like that. So we can go ahead and place these. And this should work fine, placing them like that. And then I think we can set up just earn an achievement network apprentice. I wonder why it did that. Maybe placing these guys down worked? I don't know. But yeah, we can go ahead and hook up the conduits. Ooh, I don't like that. I guess each channel can have its own color. So green, brown, blue. Or I could just use my Yeta wrench. There you are. Let's Yeta wrench these guys. I don't want them connected. Just gonna make it a lot more work if we have to do that. There we go. Okay, so these are gonna be set to export. We'll set that up here in a minute, but I just want to go ahead and get them there. As you see, you can set your patterns in here. So we need to set a pattern up for this. We could probably take the gold out and this stuff out now, since this is going to be something we're going to use later. We're going to use this in the actual crafting recipe. Let's go ahead and set up, since I can't set up this one because I don't think I have any more of these circuits. I'm out. I do have these guys processing really fast, about as fast as I can get them to process. I wonder what's clogging this up. How come it's not sending that over here? It's not sending these to be analyzed for some reason. Am I going crazy? Why are these not? It won't let the circuits go in there. Oh, these are not analyzed. I must have put these in here by accident. There they go. We're getting a few things, I guess. I had this all messed up so it wasn't working off camera, so hopefully having this run now, it should fill these back up, and we should be good. I put a buffer chest down here as well. That way I know that we're not going to get stuff backed up, and it'll keep producing these guys. So let's start working on this. We have them over here, but this is a nice visual guide. So we're going to need this green one right here. We're going to need this one, and we're going to need this one. And let's go. I also set these up so it makes it easier to travel back and forth between our base. They're just travel anchors, and you can set a block to change the way it looks. Oop, not home you. Home. Okay, so we've got that done. We probably close the floor up since you guys seen the crafters down there. And we can go ahead and set up the crafting. Now, when you get to this page, you're going to have just set like this. Now, this is not what you want. You want to change this over to the processing, because that's what we're going to be doing, is processing some stuff. And that's going to be probably the easiest thing to do. So, let's go ahead and say that this guy... I guess we can go to the actual crafting recipe itself. It would be... Right? What is it going to be called? I thought it would be... Oh, no, it's just... circuits, right? No? Just go to forestry, then. Can't remember the name of the actual items. Pretty sure they're circuits, though. They're circuit boards. Yeah, I'm surprised Circuit didn't pull them up. Alright, we need the middle one, which I think is the refined, right? If I'm not mistaken, it's the refined board. Yeah, we're working on this one. Okay, so we can't automatically put these in. We're going to need to get our pure Certus out of here. And that should be good. So we'll put our pure. It's not ghosting those. Why? Oh. There we go. We have to click it a different way. Okay, so we just need the individuals. We don't honestly have to set it up the way it looks, just as long as all the items that it needs are in there. So, I'm just going to make it look like the item I want. Right? Make sure I'm doing this correctly. And this guy, and this. And we need to tell it what it gets. So we need to go all the way back. And we need to tell it that it's going to get the item that it actually produces. So let's give it the two things it needs. And give it everything it needs. And we should get one. Okay. Now we can go back to the base and tell this crafting recipe, hey, this is what it gets. And encode that pattern. Hold shift shows it what it looks like. It looks a little different. I guess it looks different because it's showing it's a crafting pattern. Alright, let's head back and let's hope this actually works. I really want this to succeed. And we can store that pattern inside here now. Okay. Here's what I want to test. I want this to extract because it's going to extract the items. Always active. I want it to extract and insert. So it should extract, always active. None of this I should worry about. And then on the top one, let's set this to insert, extract, and extract always active. Alright, this is going to be kind of hard to see, but as long as we get one back from our inventory inside of our crafting terminal, I'll know that it worked. It might take a couple seconds, but we should see it. There should be a tab over here. We can view only craftable items. So let's just do one. It's saying we're missing this, which is fine, which is perfect. That's what I want, because we don't have it in there. That's super nice. If I get this to work, I'll be so happy. Alright, and let's start the process. Here in a second, it should pull that out of there, hopefully. And then go back into our system. And we should get one. As long as it's working correctly. Right? Let's go out of craftable. Let's do at forestry. Something might be wrong. It should have already been done. Let's go check. Make sure everything's working correctly. What's going on? Okay, so here's what the problem might be. It might be that the patterns went in, and then this automatically pulled the stuff out. I'm not sure if... Okay. Should have put everything in there. It just says one circuit. I hope it's not like or dictionarying the circuits. I'm not sure. It should have put everything in there, but it didn't. Is this set to extract always active? Huh. Maybe these can be directly put up against this. Let's try that. I didn't think it mattered. But here I'm running into another problem. It's an easy fix though. Let's see if that's the case. And you know, we can always make this really small if we want. We can try it this way. We may look ugly, but we'll figure it out. Okay, we'll put that storage pattern right here in there. And we should get back the items we need. As long as this crafting pattern is correct. Let's take this pattern back out, because we might have messed up something. Let's go and look at our pattern, because it should still be in here. Right? And refined. Everything's in here. That's how it should be crafted. Okay, 2 pure, 1. Okay, everything's right. Is something going on with our crafting? Can it not handle it? That is a question. It should work. Like, I don't understand why this would not work. Let's put our pattern in here. And it's going to... Oh, it did make it. I know what we need to do. Okay, I'm not going crazy. I promise. I promise I'm not going crazy. I did like it better being a full block. So let's turn this back into full block. I don't know if we have to have the cable up on everything, but just in case. Okay, I'll set the item conduit. Pull out of the front. Like, it's not gonna look the prettiest. Let's do extract, always active. Set this to in and out, extract, always active. It pulled it out. That's what I want. Alright, and this will be set to insert. Now this should work. Now let's go try it again. Alright, we're figuring this out. Then I'll do the same thing to the rest of them. You guys don't have to really watch that, so I'm not too concerned there. But let's go to the craftables only. View stored items, craftables. It's not recognizing my craftable. Something wrong with their cabling. Maybe it hadn't updated yet. Should be hooked. Everything's hooked up. This should show up as a craftable item. Maybe it's because we already had it. It's already been crafted. Alright, let's go to... There it is. Okay, it showed up now. Let's craft one. There should be 2 in here. They're called refined. So we should end up with 2. If everything works correctly. Oh wait. Yeah, we should end up with 2. Right? Okay, I think I have it figured out. The problem I was having is it was not inputting into the conduit, so I just moved it up so that way it's touching and it can actually put it into this inventory. It's not putting into the side inventory, so I'm good there, but it's putting it into the ME interface. Then it's going into the carpenter, and then I set this to export and go back into the ME interface so that way the items can go in here. I'm pretty sure that's working now. So let me go back and I'll just do a quick test so I can show you. I'm pretty sure you can hold shift to click an item. Let's do, it's called a refined. So I'll take this out. If I craft it here, I have everything, it tells me. I won't be able to craft it if I don't have the available stuff, so that's just something to keep in mind. And hopefully it works. Yes, it does. So there we go. We're good. We are gravy. We are good. So we just need to do that to the other ones and make sure they are set up. The only problem is I don't think I've gotten another one of these yet. No, we are still processing stuff. This is going as fast as it can. I might end up changing the way this works. Make more of them, because we are going to need more of them. Because we're going to need more than 13 logic processors, that's for sure. So this one's set up. I just need that so I can set up the automation. I only need one of them. And then this guy. So let's go ahead and just retry. And we'll set this diamond one up. This time we'll make the pattern look different. Make it a little bit easier on ourselves. It still all requires the same stuff, so I'll just keep that in mind. Since we have 2 processors, it can craft 2 things at a time. I think that's how that works. Or it's something to do with the storage. I don't remember. But we can throw these back in there. We are good to go there. Let's go into this panel. And basically we just need to get rid of this and set these up. And then remove that. Okay. And then we're going to need diamond. There we go. Just 1. Alright, and we need to go actually make this thing. Actually, we need to get some diamond. And we're going to need the redstone. Then we should be good, and it should make what we need. Place all these in there, and then we'll get the one that we need, and then we should be good. So man, after all that trial and error, I finally got this set up the way I wanted it to set up. But man, that took a lot of trial and error. I'm gonna need to get some more conduit when I'm over there, so we can set this up. And finish up our pattern, placing that in there. And now we have an encoded pattern, and we should be able to go back, set this up the way we need it to be set up, so that way our conduit is not set up like this. I don't want those connected. Yet a wrench that bad boy. There we're good. We can eventually cover this up so it doesn't look so bad. We can paint some blocks, some conduit facades, and that'll look fine. All right, and then we can throw this in this one. Throw this encoder pattern in here. There we go. So we're good. You know, we probably could have got away with just... No, we needed this. We needed 3. I was going to say we'd probably get away with not having that many, but we definitely need that many. Okay, let's try and craft that one. It's not called refined. This one, still a circuit. Why is it... What did I do? Okay, circuit, this one. So we don't have any in here. Let's craft one. Start. Should take a second. I love how we can see all of our circuits in here now. It should work. Don't make me a liar. Oh, you know why it's not working? I know why it's not working. Extract always active. Insert. Always make that mistake. I always do. Alright. There we go. And then it's in there. So we're good. We're gravy. All we gotta do is wait for that other one so we can get that other one automated. And we have some automation done. So we're gonna get these. And I'm not too concerned yet about automating the inscribers because I have to make some more inscribers. I have to make I guess one for each processor. So I need three more inscribers, and then I can automate this fully. So I can say, hey, instead of me wanting just this, I can say, well, you need to make this first, then you need to put it into the inscriber, and that'll probably be on a separate channel or something like that. But we're looking good. We're looking pretty good. So this is a part that I really wanted done, just basically getting this circuits. The other part, putting this in the inscriber, is not hard. So that's not something I'm too worried about, is getting that done. But I really wanted the other circuit, so this guy is kind of being loner there. It's not really being produced yet. I may need to set one up for dirt, and then set the other one up over here for the other processor, and then we can have two going. But yeah, I'll probably do that off camera. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this episode, I know it was a bit crazy, please don't forget to click that like button if you enjoyed it, and also give this, share this with your friends. That would be really helpful as well if you did that. But yeah, I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome, and as always, thanks for watching.